Your question.
For a billion trillion.
Here's the first question.
Okay, you don't have to.
The first question.
I mean, we appreciate it.
Getting to know you.
All right, copyright. It's not licensed.
The first question. Presented by Bleach.
The question is,
yeah,
what is leukorrhea? Just
Leukorrhea.
talk it out. Where's your head at?
Okay, I'm pretty sure Leukorrhea was the fourth guy in Two Life Crew.
All right, let's look at the big board. Show me leukorrhea.
A whitish or yellowish discharge of mucus from the vagina.
Hells yeah! I had not seen that before. It is the middle of Thursday afternoon, which means it has got to be go time for Night Attack in the middle of the day. The show bringing you the best of the worst of the internet and educating you about biological functions ever since 1972. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Brian Brushwood, live in our West Coast studios, the home of DTNS. And joining me all the way from Oakland, California is none other than Justin Robert Young. What is going on, JR? Why?
I'm very excited, Brian.
I could tell you just orgasmed involuntarily. You had a whitish, yellowish discharge.
All right, enough with that. Because, by the way, if you like that, then you're going to love the rest of the tracks from that recording session where Brian worked the term leukorrhea into all of them.
I'm going to spare everyone the details, but I should say since we're... sorry, I ducked out there. We are live over here. We do have one Tom Merritt live in studio here with us, but tell us, what are we up to on this episode, Justin?
Oh, man, we got Chatrealm Feud. We got a bunch. We're going to possibly upset a friend of ours by playing things that we're not supposed to. We're going to, Brian's going to, at some point, impersonate a dolphin. Tom is going to reveal a terrible and wonderful secret that will change all of our worlds forever.
I was best friends growing up with a guy named leukorrhea.
He was Irish.
Yeah, he was an Irish comic.
It's me, leukorrhea.
I thought initially, and I don't know if it's on one of the tracks, but I first thought that leukorrhea was Chick Corea's brother. Those jazz fusion fans out there.
Dude, he had the thickest beats, though, man. leukorrhea.
All right. Brian,
Honorable
two
discharge.
things. One we're going to get into in a second. One, because you mentioned it. What's the funniest way for an orgasm to happen? Like, is it yelling? Because I've always thought whenever you're doing a joke about somebody orgasming, it's always the funnest to go, ah! like it's a Dragon Ball Z fucking fight scene or something, right? But like, is it maybe a mousy sound? Is it a loud sound?
I have an answer for this, and I don't think I have permission to share it, but I'm gonna do so anyway. Did you watched Better Call Saul, right?
I did.
So there's that scene where he's doing really well on his date, and then it goes sideways for whatever reason. But at some point, they're talking about orgasming and giving a wolf-like howl. You know, like there's something primal about it, like oh or whatever. And on a date night early in the evening, Bonnie, mentioned that she thought that was really a funny moment and a funny idea, and like she brought it up, and I may have sat there thinking about it for the remainder of our intimacy and waited till the moment that she actually reached climax to shout like a wolf, and she found herself laughing.
That's what marriages are built on.
Yes, exactly.
So you're all in on wolf howl.
Wolf howling?
You're all in on the wolf howl. That's the funniest
I was that
way.
night, and it was a delight.
Tom,
I'm a fan of the random phrase gag,
like a catchphrase,
like the unexpected, random like I like puppies, or something less creepy.
No, it's got to be something like literally a random line from the Wall Street Journal. You're like, available on Tuesday.
Earnings up 3%.
See, what,
And the
that
number
would
always
be- that would
corresponds to some sort of subconscious rating.
Whoa, above how good it is. You're like, failed to meet expectations of the market.
beat the street.
Yeah. What about you? What are you going all in on?
See, I feel like the big yell. Although now I'm totally into Tom's catchphrase thing, but I wouldn't make it a non sequitur, like, because you're really it's a hard thing to do to think of, like, all right, so you just orgasm, and then you hit him with like X marks the spot or something, right? Like, and if you are gonna go with the catchphrase, it's got to be double finger guns.
wait, what about orgasming and just double finger guns like Yosemite Sam? You're like, yeah!
See, now, Brian, this is why we work well together. We're bringing everything together. All the puzzle pieces. We went with a loud noise. Now we have finger guns. So, like, do you have to have a hat? And should you be waving the hat? And
You could leave your hat on.
No, I like the whipping around. Or, I mean, if we had the ability, if we had the technology, it would be great to orgasm and then do double finger guns, shoot up in the air, and then shoot down and be propulsed up by the shots and then float around the way Yosemite Sam does.
I mean, if we're gonna go the best ever, if we're just blue sky in it here, right? And this is
Right,
probably
right. There's
gonna
no
take
wrong
genetic
answers.
manipulation. You would orgasm, immediately have wings like an angel sprout from your back, and you fly upwards toward the ceiling, leaving only a hole of your body.
Yeah, man. Dude, I can think of no better segue than for us to talk about the new secret track that you that you sent to me early this morning, because last night we wrapped up production. I'm about to finally go home. We've been roommates with Tom Merritt for 10 days, and this morning at 5:30 in the morning, I happened to be awake because I woke up early, and I got a text from Justin that should I say what it's titled? Are we just gonna
Well, here,
are we just
let me-
gonna
let me-
out
let
all
me
this?
tell the
What should we
story.
do?
So I was up at 5 something in the morning, East Coast time, in Detroit, Michigan, and I all of a sudden see some chatter online, which is like late as fuck, right? About our friend of this show, Allie Gertz, is doing a Rick and Morty concept album, and
Yes.
you know, I've hung out with Allie a little bit over the last couple of months because we were both in Portland around the same time. So I'm like, fuck. Normally, how Kickstarters work, especially music Kickstarters, is they kind of have the tracks done a lot, right? They have a lot of them recorded, and they want to get the money to get it mastered and stuff like that, and maybe do some pickups and other recording. So I was like, all right, I'm back in this shit for 100, and I'm DMing Gertz, and I'm like, yo, give me these tracks though, for real, because I don't want to wait.
And when you backed for 100, what was she at out of how much?
She was only, I think, at around 700 or so out of the 3,000 that she's looking for.
So we're this morning. She's at 700, and this is what, 8 days into it. I assume it was a 30-day Kickstarter. So it kind of
because I hadn't seen it before, and I figured, I mean, this is like in the sweet spot of shit that we would like and care about, right? Or would be brought to our attention, because Allie's been on the show. She's a friend of the show. And we fucking have done nothing but talk about and yell catchphrases from Rick and Morty.
right.
So she gets back to me because apparently it's like fucking 3 o'clock on the West Coast, and she's like, "Well, I can't fucking sleep." So here's one track that she teases in the Kickstarter video, and then she sends me 2 other work in progress tracks. So
Well, and the one that you sent over to me, I did not know it was an Allie Gertz joint. I didn't know what it was. I thought you were just, gently mocking me for doing Dance Showdown, right? Because we wrapped production
because
on
the
that.
track's called "Let's Dance, Bitch."
Yes, exactly. And I'm like, oh, and to be honest, I thought it was gonna be you just at an airport going doing some kind of Justin like, let's dance, bitch, and I'm fully expecting Justin's voice mocking me or like you're like, we're gonna dance, going to the left coast, and I'm gonna dance. Which, by the way, that's gonna be a great song when somebody
I
gets
can't
a
wait for
hold
that
of
gif.
It's
And
great.
instead,
No.
can you
Instead,
share
this
what I
plays.
heard?
This plays.
I don't give a fuck. Let's dance, bitch. Do the wreck. Let's get swifty.
Yeah.
Someday we will die. Let's party tonight.
Riggedy wreck, son.
Let's get wrecked all night.
Do you know what wubba lubba dub dub means?
Wubba lubba dub dub.
In my people's tongue, it means
I don't give a fuck.
I am in great
Let's
pain.
dance, bitch.
Please help me.
To the wreck.
Yo, DJ.
All right, so that's half of
Dude,
it.
okay, so first of all, like I hear it, I'm like wubba lubba dub, and I was like, oh, it's like a thing, and then it drops, and the Swifty, it was like this. It was a good 7-8 seconds of like, why would he send me this? And it was like, and then you sent me the link to the Kickstarter. I was like, oh shit! So I immediately tweeted that out. I actually haven't gotten a chance to donate myself, but right now she's at 85 backers, $2,672. We just violated her trust by giving a tease of the actual track.
So that
I've
was
got
not a
no
planned
permission
event
to
of any
play
kind.
what I've just played, and it would be a major violation of trust if I played like one of these, like maybe, I mean, like,
Oh, like a half-finished track? That would be just rude, Justin. That would
you
be.
don't wanna-
That's not what friends do.
I mean, like just playing that's fucked up of me.
Well,
to do.
I mean, if you did that, I mean, you're already crossed into total asshole territory. You might as well play a little bit more. You're clearly not a friend to Allie Gertz.
I
mean-
mean, you just made her $25.
What if, like, listen, if because that was just a little bit of melody, right? If I played something that, like, you were able to tell what kind of song it was.
I'm Mr. Me6. I'm here to help your dream.
I mean, like, that's fucked up of me to do, just to even
giveaway.
tease. She's not ready for that shit to
granted.
be out there, right?
I mean,
You
Dusha
made
love
her
a dub
another
dub.
$25 when you did it. But
I mean, I figured the only way we could get away with this and still remain friends is if right now on the show we were able to cross right over that $300 that's a cheap album $3,000 threshold. But I wonder if continuing, like, is this the kind of thing where it's like we violated trust so
what's
hard you got
cause
to
and
keep
effect?
going to come around to the other side, Justin?
What's correlation? What's
I
causation?
I would say if we hit 3,000 and we take credit for it, then maybe we could get permission. She'd be so happy we could get permission to play the admitted rough cut of one of those tracks, maybe.
I mean, you know,
we need to bail Justin out here. Is
We
what
can,
we're saying.
yeah, I think we'll ask for permission after we beg for forgiveness, and then retroactively use that permission that hopefully will be granted after we beg forgiveness.
You mean beg forgiveness for this?
Come true. Look at me.
Justin, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! Those are given to you in confidence.
It was fucking. I mean, come on. I'm a shitty friend, Brian. I'm not a good friend.
I don't know if you figured it. Turns out, like, I'm the biggest sucker in the world. like it's not a bit that I do, but our entire friendship long for 7 years, I'm like, I really thought you'd shape up by now, Justin.
And I'm just your scumbag fucking cousin who keeps borrowing $300 and wrecking your car. Like there's no redeemable quality.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll check back on this, but we got Chatrealm Feud coming up. But in the meantime, we got to thank a few people.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I'd like to thank Abraham Lincoln. Not only setting the template for presidents, but also just a real nice guy. I don't care if he was secretly gay. Like, there's a lot. I think it's about time Abraham Lincoln came out. Shame on Abraham Lincoln for not setting a better example for gay Americans. I hope we all join together and sign my petition that says, fuck you, Abraham Lincoln. We're sick
Yeah,
of your
dude, by
shit."
the way, the least you could do is be closetedly gay your whole presidency, and then just leave a little note that tips us off later. What an
He
asshole.
grew up in a log cabin.
Yeah.
He was a Republican.
He's the original log cabin Republican.
I
Wait,
mean-
is that why they called it that?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Is it really?
Yes.
Wait, was Abraham Lincoln secretly gay?
Maybe.
Secret
there's
anymore,
been
Brian.
some
Thanks
stuff.
a lot.
Well, there's like a bunch of stuff where it was like he was writing letters to this dude, and he was like, "Hey, I love sleeping together with you in beds. It's great." And then like
the guy would respond, "What a curious formal use of language you have." That's at this time in the 19th century, I think it's not appropriate to be speaking in such a casual manner.
and then Abraham Lincoln wrote back, "Fuck. Oh shit, I fucked up. Fuck, did I write that? Shit."
Oh, I just looked up stovepipe hat on Urban Dictionary.
My dear Mr. Lincoln, regarding your correspondence on June 18th, I must reveal that I am quite a bit confused. Please elucidate.
And then he just wrote hashtag Netflix and chill, and that was it.
Okay,
That was the
all right, we
last-
got to talk about this Netflix and chill thing, and we'll get to thanking our patrons in a second. All right, you asked me right before we went live,
Yeah.
or right before the show, if I was hip to the Netflix and chill thing, and I just assumed it's some kind of weed thing. What is
weed
it?
thing. So all right, so this will be the best way to do it because me revealing it kind of takes the bit out of it. You
Sure.
give me the Urban Dictionary. If you're writing sight unseen, the Urban Dictionary entry for Netflix and chill. What is it, Brian?
I would say, the wave of relaxation that happens 20 minutes into getting wicked high and watching Netflix.
So if you texted Tom, Netflix and chill, the expectation would be that you and
Just
Tom would get
experience
high
that
together
wave.
and enjoy Netflix programming.
Yeah, correct.
Tom has looked it up. Tom,
Okay, Tom, do you want to try? Don't let me see. I don't want to see. I don't know. Tom, will you use it in a sentence to me?
To you?
Yeah, because I want to context clues. This is
Hey,
what you learn.
okay, I'm going to respond to your text message.
Okay.
Hey, Brian, that's cool. I think you and Bonnie should Netflix and chill.
I was like, no, I think that Narcos is out. I've got this bong. If we watched the first 4 episodes together,
Yeah.
let's Netflix and chill.
There's a line between roommates that I don't want to cross, and it's not because of you, man, but Netflix and chill is just not our thing.
Are you gonna make me just sit here in the living room and Netflix and chill without
I
you?
will Netflix, but I won't Netflix and chill.
We're just two roomies. I mean, Eileen's still at work. Let's you and me Netflix and chill. We'll get wicked
I don't
high.
think Eileen would be cool with that.
Why? Oh, she doesn't like pot.
You
You know what?
Eileen and I
Forget it.
Netflix and chill.
You know what? I picked up some Guinness. How about you and me crack open some Guinnesses, put on Narcos,
That's
and
not
Netflix
going to
and chill?
change anything, Brian.
Why? How much Guinness is it gonna take to get you to Netflix and chill with me?
I will never cross Bonnie that way.
oh
What?
shit, Brian! Wubba lubba dub dub!
Oh! Outskirts funded. Thanks to our tireless efforts and abusive friendships.
All right, so we're gonna totally take credit for that. Everybody, go on Twitter and tell Ali Gertz that we did it, and ask her if we're allowed to play the Meeseeks track.
Yeah, but in the meantime, you guys do that, and Tom and I are just gonna Netflix and chill. All right, reveal to me what is.
All right, so go ahead. Yeah, Brian, you just read the actual Urban Dictionary definition.
Netflix and chill, Urban Dictionary. It means that you are going to go over to your partner's house and fuck with Netflix in the background.
Brian, go ahead and read the back and forth. I'll be the middle line.
Okay, hopefully it'll show up on the screen here shortly because I don't have it.
Give me one second, sorry.
And that's me.
Sorry.
killing
There you
time. There we go. Yeah, me and Tom, we just watched Netflix and chilled.
Damn, Ninny, how deep?
4 knuckles deep. See, what's funny is I would read that and I figure we're drinking whiskey, and instead of fingers, yeah, I'm just
Pour me 4 knuckles of that scotch, Tom.
So it's just the whiskey measurement of a war veteran who fucking ran into the business end of a landmine.
Yeah, he's like, 4 fingers is for children. I want 4 knuckles of whiskey.
How much of
There's
this 4 roses do you want? 4 knuckles, one for every rose.
Oh my God. So let's do, okay, in addition to abusing trust of Ali Gertz, of course, we are funded and supported by the fine folks over at patreon.com/nightattack. If you guys,
if you want to know
go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. To tell you about Patreon, I've brought you guys a very, very special guest.
Oh.
He's watching the show right now.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me just go ahead and move this camera over. None other than the Patreon Don himself. Time Jumper is here.
Hey!
And I may have just adjusted my earlier pledge to Allie to make sure you guys didn't get in trouble.
Yes! He's our own personal Mr. Meeseeks, ladies and gentlemen. So you have not only... true story, you went to Patreon today.
Yes, I did.
You're here for TwitchCon.
Yes.
What was the reaction to... well, here, let's set this up. How many Patreons do you support? Do you even know offhand?
It's slightly over 90 at the moment.
90?
Holy crap balls! It's
Patreon.
Santa Claus. I knew
Right?
he was real.
Patreon has recognized you. They've sent you gifts in the past. What was the reaction when you walked into Patreon headquarters today?
I walked in just expecting to say hello to one of the individuals there. And as he came over to greet me, the rest of the crew that was there stood up, turned, and began to applaud.
He got a standing ovation.
That is
Well
amazing. Dude, thank you so much, Time Jumper. You have been a legend. Of course, Time Jumper helped to fund South by So Wasted this year. Man, I hope we keep you entertained because you keep us employed. So thank you.
Absolutely. No.
So far, you've been quite successful at keeping me entertained.
Dude, it was so gratifying to hear that they gave you a standing ovation walking in there. It's so well deserved.
Yeah, they said I kind of ruined their statistics normally because I'm just kind of this blip out in my own
They got to
little
take you
area.
out.
Yes,
They got to take you out of all the equations because you just totally throw out the formula. That is fucking amazing. If you would like to be like Time Jumper, too fucking bad. They broke the goddamn mold. But you can be similar by going to patreon.com/nightattack, which is where you can support this very show.
Heck yes. And keep in mind, we are just shy. I think we have a couple of Horse Boys of the Apocalypse slots open. And now that I'm not dancing my pants off out in the LA, I'll be able to go home. We'll be able to record some more tracks. We would love it if we got to wear top hats and monocles again. That was a lot of fun if we can get back over that 2,000 milestone. But meanwhile, everybody, every single cent, even if you only like us worth a nickel per episode, a nickel a tickle. I forgot the rest of it.
I'm a quarter to board her.
A quarter to ahoy, matey! A quarter to board her. I used to be a pimp, you know. Anyway, thank you to all our patrons. Dude, I'm so excited. Let's play some Chatrealm Feud.
Okay. Hey, everybody. So we got a game. It's called Chatrealm Feud. It's like Family Feud, but it's not. And I want to say it was Waffleopagus and BioCow. I think it was BioCow and Gooses who have helped set this whole shebang up. And so we are going to have
fine, upstanding gents.
Yeah. We played this about a month or so ago. And we've got some new questions for you guys here. If you give me one moment. While I
all right.
check
Look, so at any rate, we do you want to try, Justin, to have 3 different teams? Because we're not really buzzing in anyway. We could go in the round. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's round it out. Unless you want to put
okay.
Unless
awesome. Okay,
Tom
well,
wants to be the
hopefully,
host or we want to put Neshcom on a team.
I've got the answers right in front of me. I shouldn't.
Yeah, he'll be on my team. That's fine.
Okay, well, so let's do this. So we'll play it like the normal feud.
Oh wait. You know what? Let's go in studio. Let's go me and Tom versus you and Time Jumper.
Oh, there we go. Okay, great. Well,
We don't really have a good video solution for.
That's fine. He's an anonymous voice. He
Invisible
he
time
floats-
jumper.
The invisible time jumper.
okay, great. Well, here is your. So I'm gonna give you guys a question, and then you'll both get a chance to answer.
Yeah, you got to buzz in to see who gets the jump ball.
Right. So here's the first question: something you never want jury to teach your kids.
Buzz.
Justin, I'm gonna go with Team Justin Jumper.
How to eat fire.
Eating fire. Let's see if eating fire. All
All right. I'm gonna say sex.
Sex.
Good
Shall we
answer.
sex?
Good answer.
Number one, 31.
There's 8 answers on the board. I'm gonna pass to Justin Robert Young. Good luck, jerk.
All right. Time jumper. What would you never want me to teach your daughter?
Wow. I just made it real. I'm not comfortable with that.
Well, listen, we got 8 slots here, dude. So we need all the help we can get.
Besides the first one that already came up, I don't think I'd want you teaching her to drive.
Oh, good answer.
Good answer.
Show me teacher to drive.
All right.
strike
I
one.
wouldn't want myself to teach a child how to get a job.
I am so happy I passed on this. This is so much more satisfying than answering and playing.
Show me how to get a job.
There are white folks, and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you.
Oh, President Obama, that was inappropriate.
Strike two.
Oh. That was a direct quote of what he said to the Pope today.
All right, team jury jumper, you got one last chance. What is something
All
you
right.
never want jury to teach your kids?
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know. I feel like I'm really good with kids, so I don't know. This is a bullshit. Fuck this category, by the way. This is the Abe Lincoln of categories.
I don't know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh,
did it
how to-
well,
how to
but
get-
I think
how to
it-
get married.
You did it well, but I think
I would.
most of it was done by the other party.
Oh, that's a good point.
Are you gonna go with how to get married?
Yeah.
Justin, your answer is
Oh!
strike
Wait, you can't. The Jamaican air horn is for happy times.
three. They
You can't
switched
play
out
that
the
as a
sound
bad-
effects. It used to go, and they switched it out on me.
That's 3 X's. All right, Tom. What are you thinking? You got
I mean, what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like when the phrase like, "What would you not want Justin Robert Young to teach your kids?"
Yeah.
comes into my head.
Yeah, tech
My
news.
gut answer.
Yeah.
Anything.
oh shit.
Oh shit!
Shit. Anything? I was thinking potty training, but I like.
I like that one too.
Which one? Are we gonna go with potty training or anything? Yeah.
Potty training's safer.
Yeah, you think? I'm gonna say potty training. Potty training.
Okay.
How to poop or pee, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Show me how to poop or pee.
What? Well, okay, all right. Play him for us.
All right. Here we go. Something you never want jury to teach your kids.
The F word.
Show me number 3.
Manners and
Manners.
grooming.
Number 4.
Hearthstone. Oh, that was a good one.
Number 5.
English or math? Come on, both.
Number 6.
Racist,
Racist
jokes.
jokes.
All right. Fair enough.
Number 7.
Parenting.
Parenting. Wait, why would you teach kids parenting? That's a terrible idea.
No, you're an example to your kid. I don't know.
Oh.
And number 8. Get ready for that PJ Salt.
Oh no!
Dang.
Damn it. Ugh. Okay, well, so who takes that round? What happens when nobody gets
We
anything?
both feel bad about ourselves and nobody wins.
So
Okay, all right.
team Jury Jumper gets the 31 points.
All right.
Oh yeah, we didn't steal it. That's how that works.
Yeah, don't question the game master, Brian. That's inappropriate. I don't care if he works for you.
All right, let's do another one.
All right, here's your next question. Name something you would do with a dead body.
Ding!
That sounded like Brian.
Hide it!
Show me, hide it.
Yes!
All right,
all right.
that's 16 points. Jury Jumper, there are 2 answers. Higher than hide it. Name something you would do with a dead body.
Have sex with it.
That was my answer.
Show me sex. Number
Oh.
4. Okay, it goes to Tom and Brian. You gonna play or you gonna pass?
I'm gonna pass!
You're gonna pass. All right. Team Jury Jumper, name something you would do with a dead body.
I would pose it / make it be my best friend like Bernie from Wicked at Bernie's.
Show me, pose it / make it my best friend like Weekend at Bernie's. Number 2.
Oh my God! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! That was
love
fucking
Chatrealm
amazing!
so much.
Oh, this is the best game of all time! Second place answer! Oh, goddamn!
All right, Jury Jumper,
All right.
something you
Would
do with a
bury
dead
it
body.
Considered the same as hide it.
I mean, worth a try, right?
I don't know.
Bury it is our answer.
Show me, bury it. Number 1.
Yeah. How is bury / cremate?
Proper disposal. They're all proper disposal of a human
okay.
body.
Yeah.
All right, we got 4
Well,
more
I
answers.
think Barry like makes it sound like it's out behind the Flamingo Casino. Like, to put it in a casket and give it a funeral seems like a different thing. All right. What would I do with a dead body? Fill it with candy.
Jeez, Justin.
Number 5.
I swear to God, I'm not friends with Chatrealm if this one shows up.
Fill it with candy.
A dead body pinata, not on there.
I thought
Shocker,
that was
that one.
Fire one.
All right, that's strike 1. You got 2 more, 4 answers on the board. What is something you would do with a dead body?
Time jumper.
It's great radio. It's great radio.
It's ashes, dust to dust, fertilizer.
So you would say
Fertilizer.
make it into
gardening.
fertilizer?
Use it as fertilizer. I'm almost afraid of what the last 4 could be.
All right, is that your final answer, fertilizer?
Fertilizer.
Show me fertilizer.
Move this man.
That's strike 2.
All right, I'm gonna say in honor of Crunchy, embalmment.
Embalmment.
not bad.
Ooh, all right.
Very creamy.
Netflix and chill? That's not your guess?
I already said sex it.
Show me embalmment.
You've been rookered.
Oh,
God
that's
damn it.
strike
All right,
3.
that's it.
All right.
I'm going to say, dismemberment. We're going to cut it up. Chop it up.
Make it easy to eat.
Chop it up. For the points. Show
lot of
me.
points.
Chop it up.
No!
Nailed it, guys.
Oh, shit. Eat it? Can while we show
That's what you chop it up for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
when
right.
you said that, because here's number 5.
Damn it. We should have eaten that dead body.
Why wouldn't you?
Number 6.
Wasteful.
Poke it with the
yeah.
stick.
Stick.
All right, number 7. Go.
Nothing.
No, fuck.
It's a dead body. I'm not touching it.
And number 8.
Decorations? What is
that?
you
Should
would
have been candy.
That's kind of like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, listen. I've just gotten a communique from the creator that we have permission to play the whole 1 minute long.
All right,
track. But let's do it at the end of end of this here.
Yeah, we got one last round.
No, it can't be the last round. It's got to be double points.
Sure, it'll be for double points. Name a word that rhymes with Brody. Name a word that rhymes with Brody.
I got lots of words.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, Brian.
Grody.
Show me Grody. Number 1.
Yeah!
39 respondents. What are you going to do? Player pass.
Let's go for this. We're gonna play.
We're gonna play. All right,
Yeah.
fellas. Name a word that rhymes with Brody.
Roadie.
Wait, no. It's Tom's turn. Fucko.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Roadie.
Show me Brody. Number 2. 15 points. All right, gentlemen. Name a word that rhymes with Brody. Brian.
I'm regretting my decision to play now. um.
5 seconds.
Oh, dang it. Sody water.
Sody?
Yeah.
Show me Sody.
Fool this man!
I'll take the fall on that one.
Stand by its own when you immediately scream sody water, just to clarify the sody that you mean.
You want a sody?
Yeah, I'm gonna give me some of that sody.
All right, Tom.
Cody.
Show
like the
me
name.
Cody. Number 4.
Oh, that's right. Well, I guess Brody's the name too.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right, got 4 answers left on the board, gentlemen. Name me a word that rhymes with
Sody?
Toady.
Oh, nice one.
Toady.
A sycophant.
What does Toady stand? What is?
Toady?
Yeah.
A toady is a sycophant. It's like a henchman. You got your
One of
toadies.
the greatest bands of the 90s, you fucking Philistine.
Yeah.
Show me Toady.
Yes!
Number 3.
Your mind.
All right, we got 3 more, fellas.
All right, Tom.
Name a
Take
word
it
that
home.
rhymes with Brody.
Jody.
Ooh, good one. Good answer. Good answer.
All right, show me Jody. Oh, strike 2.
Coo this man.
Is that 3?
That's 2.
I'm gonna say throaty. I don't know if that's a real word.
Show me Thready.
Again, Brian, when you have to add things around it, like words or physical actions.
Dude, if you hadn't come in, if the second place answer hadn't been carry it around like Weekend at Bernie's, I would have thought that yes, you have to have something be common to make sense. But we're in uncharted waters here.
I'm not even going to consult Time Jumper on this. I'm freelancing. And I'm going to be like Brian and add a little to the answer of Goatsy.
Goatsy doesn't rhyme with Brody, though.
We'll see.
Show me Gutsy.
I will do no such thing.
There are white folks, and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you.
Yes.
At least I went down with Goatsy.
It's the only way to go down.
All right, gentlemen, here are the last 3 answers. Number 5.
Moldy.
Number
Does
6.
that rhyme with Brody?
Chody.
Okay, pause. Kill the music. Bryce, would you be so kind as to use the word chody in a sentence for me?
Sure. His dick was tasting very chody.
Fair enough. Well played, sir.
UrbanDictionary.com. Chody. A guy with a chode.
Wow. A guy with a chode?
Sure.
Or a small penis.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, Nikki. So how was your night with Drew?
You mean Chody? I was about to give head, then saw his chode, so I had to end our hookup and made up some lame excuse.
That is a soundbite that will live forever.
All right, and number 7, show me 7. Noity.
As in Noity Dirks.
Like Noity Dirks.
God damn it. I can't believe it. I never would have got that. I'm actually glad those were so insane.
Fucking classic Kelly, though. You know, just being such a judgmental bitch.
Yeah, right? Why does she have such a low voice?
All right, where we head next?
Where we would have an ad. Do we have an ad?
No, we do not this week.
Good. Then we're going to do a celebration. I got a text from Allie Gertz saying, why is everybody yelling about the Mr. Meeseek song? You have permission to leak it. So she is over her $3,000 goal. That means she's going to be able to shoot a music video for this, by the way. And she was telling me some of the concepts for it. It's fucking amazing. This is a rough track. Again, it'll be different and mastered on the album. This is a work in progress track called Mr. Meeseeks.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. I'm here to help your dreams come true. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Let me help you now. Then I'll be free. Ooh, yeah! Can't do.
Yeah!
Straighten your back, Jerry.
Ooh, he's trying.
Dude, like, I was not prepared for how rad her voice sounds over that kind of sound, because I've only ever heard her do folk music, but that shit is dope.
Yeah, no, she's got that I don't know, I don't want to say huskies, but that sensual kind of buttery sound. Like she somehow makes Rick and Morty sound sexy. He was ashamed to say in public.
But since it's not on that platform, it's more purchase on Amazon and chill.
Yeah, exactly. Amazon Prime and chill.
But
man.
yeah, no. Everybody, fucking check it out. Get it now. It's going to be rad. Allie's a great fan, a supporter of the show, and she will.
We'll
be
have her on in 2 weeks. We already got that all set up, right?
Yep, 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, no. Because now we have a producer,
by then.
and I can just producing. You know how they like made a big deal that you can like order pizza or you can order like Domino's by texting. Like now, the booking has never been easier when I can just at Brycus on Twitter, and when people are like, "Hey, they should come on the show," and I'm like, "Yeah, at Brycus, did my job. I'm gone anyway. I'm gonna go do something else."
So, for those guys who don't know, this is a weird ass time for Night Attack and a weird ass schedule, and it'll probably have to be a shorter episode because you have other stuff to run off and do. And we're doing if you're listening live, we're doing an LA Diamond Club meetup this evening at 8 p.m. in West Hollywood at Now Boarding. A lounge. We got some space there. Justin
Actually,
has
Brian,
to run
I
off
think
for...
that was last night. Everybody was there. They were waiting
God
for
damn it.
you. You didn't show up.
God damn it. Damn you, Jeff Canada. Damn you, everyone. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of people out there. But do you want to jump into Diamond Time real quick, Justin?
Well, no, I don't think we need to get into Diamond Time right now. I would love to hear kind of where your decompression is right now, because you just got out of a... I mean, obviously can't talk about what happened. We now know what you were doing, and we can't talk about everything that happened. But can you give us a general where your head is at after being through the fuckacane that is that whole project?
Yeah, dude, it's insane. It is for those of you who don't know, I said yes to being on Dance-On's Dance Showdown. It is sort of it is not affiliated, but is similar in that it is a dance reality competition show to Dancing with the Stars. There's a bunch of YouTube celebrities. So far, they've only announced that season 4 is coming, and they've announced who or hinted at the competitors, I believe. But I'll say this: it's a weird kind of summer camp vibe, and if you've ever done a week-long summer camp of anything, it is astonishing how quickly, just 8 to 10 hours a day with someone, you come to know them very well. And by the end of it, it's weird because like all these people I'll know for forever and ever. But the shoots were astonishing. I mean, this is just the nature of television production in general. But it's like, you're looking at 12, 14-hour days in total, call times at 7 in the morning. And of course, being in LA, you have to worry about traffic and everything. So I'm getting up at 5 in the morning and getting home, at 9 and immediately going straight to bed and trying to, there's just so much content to produce. I would say, and for those of you who have missed previous episodes, I've talked before about how brutally terrified I am. I utterly petrified about dancing in public. I barely danced at my own wedding. And when they offered this, I didn't want to do it because I was scared and because it's outside of my comfort zone, which of course is exactly why I said yes and did it. I have not seen any of my own dances. I haven't seen a single bit of any of it. I don't know how good I did. I don't know. All I know is I was terrified and petrified the entire time. I tried very, very hard. I wore my heart on my sleeve the entire time. And there are times that I was very proud of that, and other times that I'm like, well, that's not ever going to go away, is it? And there were definite moments. I guess let me say this, Justin.
Yeah.
The funny part to me was that when I was there, I was only concerned with doing my best at the thing. It was always, as I was drifting off to sleep, that I was thinking, oh, shit. Night Attack folks are going to see this too, and that they're going to pick it apart, and that and that will be fun and funny, and hopefully, I don't know. I just don't know what to think. I'm just as interested as you guys to see how this all works out.
I mean, part of it is, when you do a scam school thing or you do hacking the system, and you have an entire team on both of those kinds of projects that are there to make you look good. I think it's really funny for us as your friends to be like, oh, look at that. Like you did a thing or you made a face or let's freeze frame. This is a different story because, and who knows how it's going to come out. But there might be a point in the editing process that they might be put in a position, like any reality television show is, that making you not look good serves the story of the episode and is what needs to go on. You are throwing yourself into the fire, much in a similar way that you did Fool Us, right?
Yep.
For other people to put it in there. Do you have a different sense of expectation from this versus hacking the system?
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. It was fascinating because the whole time we did hacking the system had a tremendous amount of in the field stuff and expensive. It's expensive to set up a lot of the stuff, and only a third of the segments were in the warehouse studio, and so the warehouse was not air conditioned, and there was a portable air conditioned unit. So I'd finish a take under these hot lights, and then I would walk over and I would just shove the AC in my shirt to cool off, and then go back. Whereas all of Dance Showdown is obviously in it's one arena they set up. There's a dance floor and then there's the judges. And so everything is well controlled and they've got a production room. I was astonished at how top notch the television quality production was in it. You could tell from seeing last season, they got like fancy, robotic controlled jib cams and it's all high end production. Whereas hacking the system, partly because I had like 3 or 4 roles. I was helping to write stuff. I had to process. I had to speak extemporaneously, and I helped create the whole thing. This was totally different in that they handled everything, and I was just dumb talent and all I had to do was dance my little heart out and try really hard. And I had never experienced any kind of television production where I only had to be an artist. And it was fascinating, especially because, and I don't think this is a surprise to anyone, for the first time ever, Justin, I had this thought in my head. I thought there's one of, again, I don't think this is speaking out of turn. One of the dancers is 19, and it hit me that, holy shit, I am competing against people less than half my age. That was a real thought that occurred to me for the first time ever. That was insane.
Oh, Justin, you are muted.
Oh, okay, good. I thought Justin was just like blown away. And he was like, oh, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say about that. Are you back,
Did you make
Justin?
a lot of jokes about like seeing Scrooged in theaters and like, owning a Commodore?
Well, and it's funny because it's like, somebody expressed that it was really great that I participated because I added texture. And if by texture you mean you mean my complexion, then sure. Father of 3. I don't know, man.
Childbearing.
There were a number of other parents competing though as well, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. There will be moments. Again, there will be moments I'm really, really proud of. There'll be moments that I really, really can't take back and wish I could, and that's fine. Hopefully, you guys will get. And again,
I know you can't answer this, but I really want one of them to be like just a knockdown, drag out fight where you just like throw stuff and just
where I just melt down.
Yeah. With one of the other competitors, you're just screaming at each other.
Things I can't say.
Stay tuned. All right, Brian, 2 questions. And I don't know whether or not you're going to be able to answer the first one, so I'll ask that one right now.
Okay.
Have the judges been announced?
I don't know. I mean, it's one of them has. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know.
Because there is a contingent of this audience that would be very, very excited if you met NSYNC's own Joey Fatone.
Oh, yeah, I definitely can't comment on that.
Okay. Awesome. He didn't say no. Take that for what it's worth. Yeah. Second question. What are the stakes of this show? I don't know why I started talking with a Chicago accent. What are the stakes of this show, Brian? Brian,
the stakes are these stakes. We said we'd be paid entirely in stakes. It's one big stake bet. I don't know if they've announced that either, so I guess I can't talk about that.
They did say what the prize was on the announcement video.
Oh, what was it?
Good.
I think it was $25,000 and like a Corolla or something.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's something special about that, and I'm gonna hold off until I can confirm I can share it.
$25,000 and a Corolla full of steak.
I don't think all $25,000. It said $25,000 of cash given away.
$25,000 worth of steak
For a chance to win $25,000
yes.
and a new Toyota Corolla. Yeah.
All $25,000 I don't think goes to just the YouTuber, and that was actually very, very exciting because it means that the partner I was paired with would be participating. And I was talking about this. I was texting you this morning, Justin, where it's like I could get excited about beating the drum on, vote for me, to win. But I could get crazy fucking excited about beating the drum to make a dream come true for the dancer.
What are you talking about votes? You went out, you danced. I'm sure they just decided who won. You already know who won. It should be already done, right? What are you talking about,
dude?
votes?
Oh, come on, man. This is reality TV. You know better. This is last season.
Don't forget, your votes make a difference. Is something they say on So You Think You Could Dance all the time.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And the votes do make a tremendous, tremendous difference because it is a combination of judges' ratings and votes from the audience. And so
you're saying that as we speak right now, that people here watching this very show could have an effect on who wins or loses this competition?
Could this happen?
Yeah, it might be a little bit of a podcast award situation here. In that,
How could this have been done?
you don't say, do you?
Well, now, Brian, the stakes just got a little higher, Brian.
Well, if you remember last season, Ego Raptor won from what property does he do on YouTube, Bryce?
He was an animator, and he's on Game Grumps.
Game Grumps, right? And he also has a very passionate audience that worked really hard. So even though he was not, by probably I assume his own admission, not the best dancer on the show, remember the votes are who's your favorite? Who do you like? Whose story? Whose energy? Whose choreography? Whose storytelling?
It's a dance competition. You're supposed to vote on the quality of the dance.
Well, no, I mean that's just it. I don't think.
It matters.
Well, no. I mean,
the beholder, Brian. People might look at you and see your dance and say, "Hey, man, that guy's got a hell of a dance." And I think a lot of other people could do a good job, but Brian Brushwood has got a real hell of a dance on him, and I think I'm going to vote for him. They could say that.
Well, technical proficiency is certainly one of the criteria, but I don't know all this. This is me speculating, so I think it's fair game. But I think story, presence, and how hard. I mean, it's the whole package, right?
A magician father of 3 from Texas has achieved everything but one thing: his dream of being a champion dancer.
But by the way, that's my new favorite thing is whenever friends I haven't spoken to in a month call, the first thing I ask is like, so on the great list of things you think Brian is up to out in Los Angeles, how high do you rate participate in a dance reality competition? And one of my friends just lost his shit saying, like, all he can picture is Bonnie surrounded by kids. She's got, like, some flour on her face. She's cooking. And Brian walks into the kitchen and like, hey, sweetie, I'm going to go be on a dance reality competition show. And Bonnie, without even looking up, is like, that's fine. I'll see you in a week. and like, this is the most normal thing on the planet.
Well, you want to know what is the most normal thing on the planet? The fact that you are definitely going to enjoy the love and support of this community in any and all ways possible. This is something I'm very, very excited to see because, like we mentioned before, this is a totally different project than anything you've ever done before, and it is you being vulnerable on a level that you've never been before and turning over creative and packaging control to other people. This is going to be an awesome experience for everybody. I'm so excited to watch it, and I'm going to be I personally am going to be very excited to vote the maximum amount of times I'm legally able to vote in this competition because I already know that the rest of the people competing are not as good as my old pal, Brian Brushwood.
Absolutely, man. And
dancing the cha-cha, Brian Brushwood and his partner, Carrie Ann Inaba.
You guys, what's funny is there's some part of me that wants to just believe that it was a 10-day fever dream, but the more we talk about it, the more I realize like I went up and danced on the top of the mountain and then got on a gondola, drove down to the bottom of the mountain, and then hang out with you guys like, hey guys, what's going on? I wonder if an avalanche is coming down here. And then knowing that it's going to be a 3-month-long just blast of everything.
That spreads out over 3 months. I guess 12 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Holy poop on a pedestal.
Weekly episodes, and they're weekly episodes. There, it's at youtube.com/danceon if you want to
premiering October
subscribe.
13th. Subscribe now.
And of course it comes out earlier on Vessel. That's Vessel's whole gimmick.
If you want to pay for it.
Yeah. Cool boy. So happening. No backsies. I definitely signed a piece of paper that said they can use everything however they want.
I'll tell you what.
Like an
I hope you shit on the floor because you're Mr. Bulldops. Let's go ahead and take a look at Diamond Time, ladies and germs. Diamond Time is where you shout out your projects on this show. Folks, it's community property. Why don't you go ahead and use it by heading on down to reddit.com/r/Diamond Club. It's stickied up at the top of the subreddit every single week. We begin with Jackie Hurd. You want to have a chance to interview Andy Weir, author of The Martian? Go to patreon.com/Galactic Netcast and make a minimum pledge of $1 a month to support Galactic Netcast. And you'll be put in a drawing for a chance to be on the panel of that episode of the Sci-Fi Geeks Club with Andy Weir. For more information, go to tiny.cc/Andy Weir. Good luck. You can also go to the easier URL bit.ly/YOLO420 Galactic Swag.
Yeah, tiny.cc/Andy Weir. Matt says, wait, did you start at the bottom for a reason, Justin? I'm confused.
No, refresh it and then go by top.
Ooh,
The next one is from Hot Beverages.
Perfect. Wow, that she went from last place to first place. That was very fast. I wonder if that could
Started
ever
from the
happen in a
bottom,
dance
now we're
competition
here.
reality show. Hot Beverages says, my friend Toby recently released a game called Undertale. It's an RPG in which you don't need to kill your enemies unless you're a jerk, and then I guess you can kill them. Love games like Earthbound? Then you'll love this. Not sure it's your thing? There's a free demo at www.undertale.com/demo. The game's only $10. It's super fun and available now at undertale.com. That's TALE. Alternate links if you prefer. Tiny.cc/Undertale demo swag, I guess.
Wow.
Or if you want to buy it, it's tiny.cc/Undertale420 or something.
This game is blowing up. I didn't realize one of our own was attached to this. This is a big thing, Undertale.
Oh, awesome.
Dude, I'm down.
I believe
I've been looking for a good RPG, man. Is it only on desktop or is it on mobile?
Desktop through Steam. Or through, I think this
I'll
is
tell you
through
what,
Humble.
I might, it's a shame because I don't play video games. But I might have to break my thing for it.
Dude, yeah, no, I'm on this.
Oh, you know what? It is on Mac. It is on Mac. Through Steam.
Well, they got Steam on Mac, right?
Yeah.
Download it.
Abby West writes, hey guys, gals, and everything in between and separate. I've made a podcast. We're not talking about Avengers fanfic this time, but if you've ever wondered what it's like being trans, what are the right and wrong things to say to trans folks, or if you want to get an inside look at LGBT culture, then check it out. Diary of a Trans Woman has been going weekly for about a month, and it's been a blast so far. I couldn't have done it without the awesome Chatrealm/Tadpole reaction from the spots I did at Nertacular. It's already growing and evolving into something I'd be willing to describe as pretty damn decent. Check it out on iTunes or Stitcher. I'd love to hear what Chatroom's thoughts are on the topics. Thanks. Search for Diary of a Trans Woman on iTunes or Stitcher, or you can find me at diaryofatranswoman.podbean.com. Hey, California Carl, why don't you nut up and YOLO swag that one?
I thought you were going to ask Time Jumper. Throw one more on the fire.
Oh, hey, since we're plugging stuff, how about at Night Attack Show?
Yeah, the Twitter. Everybody follow the Twitter at Night Attack Show on Twitter. And of course, if they want to send an email, where do they send that, Bryce?
Mail at nightattack.tv.
Perfect.
Absolutely, man. By the way, Abby, if you came to see my one-man show before the live Night Attack, or you've watched it since, before the live Night Attack that we did at Nertacular, Abby was the woman who came up and told the fun story about the Avengers fan fiction, which is why she mentions that in the in the Reddit post. But a great storyteller. I'm very excited to listen to this.
Oh yeah! Holy cow! We're already at an hour, and you've got to go play test. Is there anything else we got time to? Oh, we have the three of us here. Do we want to revisit the draft thing, or we got to get on?
You want
that
to end
because-
it, and then we do after show. We do after show, and we put a fucking a sword in this, and we just end it, right?
Or a laser.
Yes, sword or a laser, or maybe a sword and
Yes.
a laser.
All right,
Seems
so
like
here
you shouldn't
let's go ahead and wrap it up here right now.
Okay. Dude, well then this is a hell of an episode. We were able to squeeze it in a little bit late this week. Crazy, nutty schedule. I'm flying back to Austin. Everything should be back to normal. We'll be back in just 4 days for our usual Tuesday night shenanigans. I want to thank Tom Merritt for putting us up. I want to thank Dance On's Dance Showdown for having me out. I want to thank Justin for changing the time of the show 5 freaking times.
Yeah, man. This was the weirdest one because we both had just the fucking crazy schedules this week. But this is not a job. This is a fucking relaxation effort, and I'm so glad we were able to squeeze it in. I think that's it. Thank you very much, Time Jumper, for watching the show. Until next time, die in a fight.
Yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday. Wubba lubba dub dub. I'm in great pain.
Dancing the Roomba.
That I wanna drink a warm glass of Drano. Night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, Night attack. Night attack. Night attack. I love you.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.